Citizens are getting increasingly well informed, better educated, and connected. They also hope to have a say in shaping the home that we live in.
It is therefore important for the government to actively reach out to have a healthy exchange of information and perspectives so that we are in sync with ground sentiments.
REACH, also the government's feedback unit, was revamped in 2006 to move beyond being just a platform for Singaporeans to share their views to one promoting greater citizen participation in the policy-making process. With REACH, citizens have a one-stop portal where they can share their views on public policies that directly affect them. Their views have an impact on how policies are made and reviewed by the government. Housing is a hot topic amongst many Singaporeans. Many contributors cite problems about built-to-order flats, including the lack of supply, difficulties in balloting for a flat, and Singaporeans who cannot meet the income ceiling criteria as they are getting married older. In January 2011, supply of BTO flats was projected to be ramped up to 22,000. In March, HDB halved the time taken to invite applicants to select the flats. Just 5 months later, the supply of flats was increased by another 3,000. In August, HDB increased the monthly income ceiling from $8,000 to $10,000 for nuclear families to buy BTOs or resale flats with the CPF housing grant. Since November 2011, HDB has been publishing first-timer and second-timers application rates for each project. As a result of these changes, more newlywed first-timers are successful in obtaining their flats. The multiracial food culture and hawker centres are close to the hearts of many Singaporeans. Following the government's announcement to build 10 new hawker centres in the next decade, passionate citizens have come forward to share their vision and expectations. In November 2011, the Hawker Centre Public Consultation Panel was appointed by the Ministry of Environment and Water Resources. In February 2012, the Hawker Centre Public Consultation Panel released its recommendations, taking into account public feedback. In March 2012, it was announced that 7 new hawker centres will be completed by 2017. Here are some examples of suggestions from the public. Singaporeans wanted a better ambience at the hawker centres with art and greenery. The panel proposed to have beautiful roof gardens and provide space for cooking demos and basking to liven up the atmosphere. The public wanted hawker centres to remain a true Singaporean identity. The panel recommended for hawker centres to be managed by socially conscious operators such as social enterprises or cooperatives. That way, centres will be kept clean and hygienic with at least one value meal or affordable food option. People wanted a cleaner, more socially conscious environment, and the use of decals was implemented to remind patrons to be gracious. It was also recommended for hawker centres to be built with tray collection points for self-returns. Singaporeans are generally satisfied with the quality of healthcare, although some express concerns that it is becoming less affordable, especially for the lower and middle-income groups. A regular feedback contributor, Ida, spoke on the healthcare issue during the Budget 2012 dialogue.
We realized that a group of low-wage income earners, many of them are prone to chronic illness and all that, but they might not have enough MediSave savings. People who work part-time jobs and all, they do not have the employer contribution to their MediSave account.
To address these concerns, the government rolled out the Healthcare 2020 Master Plan, focusing on 3 strong objectives to enhance healthcare: affordability, accessibility, and quality. To ensure affordability, the Community Health Assist Scheme was enhanced to allow more Singaporeans to be eligible for subsidized care from GPs and receive subsidies from home nursing care and stay-in-home nursing care. To aid households with elderly care at home, a $120 monthly foreign domestic worker grant has been introduced. To reduce waiting times at hospitals and to improve quality of healthcare, the capacity of public hospital beds will be increased by 3,700 by 2020. The government will also attract and retain local healthcare professionals by increasing intakes and offering more attractive remuneration and work environments. Overall, the Healthcare 2020 Master Plan aims to ensure that Singaporeans will receive healthcare when we need it, our healthcare services will be of good quality and effective, and Singaporeans will be able to afford such services. To ensure an inclusive growth, Singaporeans hope to see more assistance from the government to support persons with disabilities to stay employed. In response to feedback, the government announced the extension of Workfare Income Supplement and Special Employment Credit to persons with disabilities and to their employers. They also announced that there will be double handicapped earned income relief for all persons with disabilities. Cab operator SMRT decided on October 2011 to phase out its fleet of London cabs after their license expires in March 2013. This raised concerns for those who are dependent on such transportation due to their wheelchairs. The Land Transport Authority worked with SMRT to extend the operation of its London cabs for another year. This was welcomed by REIT contributors, who note that this demonstrates responsiveness to public feedback. Further measures were also taken to develop longer-term solutions, such as working with suitable voluntary welfare organizations to develop dedicated transport options and the establishment of a taxi service that can accommodate different types of wheelchairs. REACH, the government's feedback unit, is the lead agency for engaging with citizens. We hold several engagement sessions and programs throughout the year for Singaporeans, regardless of age, race or religion, to connect with the government on policy issues and matters close to their hearts. Play a part by contributing your feedback to shape the nation. Join us on REACH at www.reach.gov.sg and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/ReachSingapore.